Good morning, everyone. So far we have completed purchasing model. Okay, all the topics and everything have completed purchasing model. Okay, so we have to start order management. Okay, order management. So let me. Okay, okay, fine. So let's discuss. We'll write one by one on the topics and the subtopic ongoing. Okay. So now let's discuss first one. Okay, introduction. Okay, first introduction. So So in order management, right? So far we understand inventory and purchasing. So inventory for basically for what? For storing the materials, right? For storing the material. So whenever your supplier is sending the material, receiving the material into your inventory and moving the stock from one inventory to other inventory, one sub inventory to other sub inventory, and maintaining controls and all. Okay, this is inventory purpose. Coming to purchasing. So purchasing is like how best you communicate with your supplier to get the bidding activities, purchase orders, price negotiations, okay, agreements, okay, and how best you deal to receive the items, okay, all of those things we covered in purchasing side. So more basically purchasing, how you go and purchase how you go and choose the supplier, best supplier, right? So these are all purchasing side. You are purchasing in purchasing side. So coming to order management side, if you see this word is order management. So here it is something you are the manufacturer and you are something like sales company. Okay, you are selling your products. So when you are selling your products, you will be getting your orders. So that's your demand orders. Okay, the sales orders you will get. So when you have a sales order, so how best you will manage to fulfill your customer requirements, how best you will pick and ship the item to your customer. Okay, all those things will be there in order management side. It's simple. Once you have the customer order, how best you will manage that order and how best you will ship the products to your customer, and how best you will give some discounts and have some deals with customers, and how best you will maintain customer relationship. If again the customer is coming and ordered some product, again he has to order, right? Again he has to order some products. So all this customer relationship and everything. Again, when I talk about customer relationship, you will be having, I think, again, CRM model. Okay. So Oracle CRM model, OCRM. Okay. Oracle customer relationship management. That is different model is there, but it is again, this is order management. Okay. Order management. So once you have the order, okay, once you have the order, so how you gonna deal and how you gonna connect with your warehouse team to fulfill the stock? Okay, fulfill the stock, the items which is requested by our customers. Okay, so all those we will be discussing in order management side. Okay, so and during inventory and purchasing, I was talking about some internal movement, right, from one org to other org. Hmm? one arc to other arc. So we'll be using internal requisition, internal sales order, right? So that one flow will touch everything. It will touch inventory, it will touch purchasing, and it will touch order management, the IRS flow. Okay. Internal requisition, internal sales order flow. Okay. The order management you can also use to move the stock from from source organization to the requesting organization. Okay. Order management you can also use it for your internal purpose also, internal movement of the item also you can use this order management. Okay. And not only these, and not only sending the items to customer, right, all of, not only for this. Okay. For services also you can use the order management model. When the services comes, there won't be any material movement. Okay. It's just a service. It's just a service. For example, you have a TV, a washing machine, whatever it is in your home, and it got damaged or something, it's not working. Okay. So what you do basically, you will connect with your customer care, and you will get you will raise some request. You will raise some request or some complaint request, and then what they do, so they will allocate some, like based on your request, they will create some order, some request order, some ticket. You can say some ticket or something, right? And then it's again paid service. It's again paid service. The the engineer, that hardware engineer, will come to your location, and he will repair, and he will check and everything, and he will go. So here there is no any material movement. You're not purchasing the, like when I say you as a customer is not purchasing a material goods, is not purchasing material. He purchased a service. So those things also we can manage in the order management side. Okay. Those things also we can manage order management side. So not only this, any sample product point of view, any samples. Okay. For example, you just manufacturing your new product you have launched in the market. Okay. And you want to give that product to your best suppliers, sorry, best customers. Okay. You want to give that product to your best customers with a free of cost. You don't want to bill, you don't want to receive the amount from your customer. You want to give as a free of cost, right? Free of cost. So that also we have flexibility. We have ship only orders. We have that flexibility also in order management side. Okay. And not only this. So you, if you, by using order management, you will become a mediator between the supplier and your customer. Okay. So how it is, basically you are not the manufacturer, and you won't maintain any product in your organization. Okay. So when you have demand, when you have customer order, okay, simply you will request your supplier to send the product to directly your customer location. You're just a mediator. Okay. You're just a mediator. So now currently we have such kind of shopping portals, many, right? So what basically Amazon is doing? Are they manufacturing the product? Whatever we order, are they manufacturing? Hmm?
No.
All right. They're just a mediator between a customer and supplier, right? So that kind of functionality also available in Oracle. Okay. It's not only now, it is available from long. It's there from long in Oracle. Okay. And not only this, so there are some other scenarios. Okay. There are some other scenarios. So basically how we gonna plan order management basically. Okay. There are some cases we maintain safety stock, right? We maintain safety stock, and whenever we have a customer order, okay, whenever we have a customer order, we'll simply inform to shipping people, and the shipping people will send the item to customer. When you maintain safety stock, right? But in some cases, basically, it's not. it's not a valid reason to maintain a safety stock. In which cases means, if you take example of any car manufacturing industries, for example, you take any car manufacturing industry, maybe Tata Motors. Okay, if you want to buy a top level car, first what you do generally, tell me, anyone. So if you want to buy a car, so what do you do?
We can we can check manufacturing year.
Yeah, manifest, that's okay, that is fine. Yeah, yeah. First what you do, you
You
will
get
register, right? You will register and you'll pay some amount, and immediately you won't get, right? They will be giving some duration, 3 months, 4 months. So what happening here, they're not maintaining safety stock based on customer order, then they are go and manufacture the item, right? So I'm telling not all the items, only specific items. Okay, the top level model items, highly costed items. It's not like you just go and get in one day. Have you seen that scenario? Any top level items, highly costed, highly priced items, you just go on one day and bring the items, bring the car. No, right? They'll give at least 3 to 6 months to the waiting period, right? If you take example of the car, for example, you want to go and buy Rolls Royals. Hmm? Once you register, once you paid some amount, then only they'll give some waiting period and they will provide the items. Like they will provide the car to you. So these kind of scenarios also, okay, available in Oracle. Got it? Everyone understood, right?
yes.
Yeah. So here what is happening? Based on customer requirement, we gonna manufacture. We won't maintain stock. We won't maintain stock. Based on customer requirements, we go and maintain, we go and produce the product, and we will give the timelines also. For example, if you take car manufacturing only, okay, I got an order, and I got an order, and I checked the components required. I have to plan again components, right? I have to fulfill customer requirement. Okay. But again, to manufacture a car, I have to plan purchasing a components. Correct. See, Tata Motors, everything is not manufacturing in the car. Maybe the seat covers, they're manufacturing some other. Maybe the tires, they're purchasing from Apollo or MRF. They're not maintaining it. Whenever they have demand, they're gonna plan components. Components means the spare parts, the parts. Okay, and then they go on manufactured car. Okay, everyone got it? So these kind of scenarios also available in order management. Okay, these kind of scenarios are available in order management. So not only this, there are many actually. If you talk about another example, I can tell. So basically, when you go to the shopping mall, when you go to the shopping mall, what you do basically? Just anyone explain. But for example, you just went to any grocery shopping mall. Okay, groceries or whatever the items, shopping mall you went, what you do basically? Hmm? Come on, speak up. It's fine. I'm just asking the regular thing only. What you do? You just entered into the any shopping mall, what you do first?
I've seen some products
Okay.
after I purchasing.
Yeah, okay. So I'll tell you. Basically when you enter the shopping mall, then you will go and look for empty cart, right? You'll bring one empty cart, the wheels cart, right? And then what you do, you go and check on each and every row, that is sub inventories, locators. You will go and check each and every row what you required. You will go and buy you will go and pick the items. When I say you will go and pick the item, what are you doing? You are the picker, means you are the person who is taking the item from the locators, not the shipping people, not the warehouse managers, not the warehouse coordinators. You are the person, like customer is the person, right? The customer itself, he's a picker here, means he is going to pick the items, he's going to pick and put it on cart, and he is going to take that cart into the billing section, right? Hmm? So if you have these kind of scenarios, right? So that kind of scenarios are also available in Oracle. So here at what happened? It is just for you, like for you, there is no material movement, right? You are not generating any pick slip reports, and you are not generating any reports to and giving to your warehouse team. Here, customer itself is coming to the store, shopping mall, and he is himself. He is picking the items which is required and taking them and going to the billing session, right? Okay. So these kind of functionalities also available. So we have a functionality will only with inventory interface. You won't do any material movement, but inventory will be detected. When I say inventory, the items quantity will be detected whenever the people, the billing section people, right? Whenever they just scan the barcode, immediately in their system, automatically the quantity will be detected. Like once paid the amount, automatically the quantities will be detected. Okay, detected. And then for next day, it will automatically generate some reports saying that, okay, see, next day they have to refill the stock, right? How they know, how they know in which place they have to refill. For example, they have a huge store, and it's not possible to just go on physically and view where it is less items I have to refill. It's very difficult, right? So if you maintain this kind of mechanism, right, automatically a report will generate. It will show you so and so sub inventory, so and so locator. There are only two items. You have to maintain maximum quantity, right? So this is how any application will help you, help the business. Okay, not only Oracle. Okay, any application will help. This is how applications will help to the business. It will reduce manual effort. Okay, manual effort. Okay, so all these functionalities are available in Oracle Order Management. Okay, all these functionalities are available in Oracle Order Management. Got it? And I can say order management is the very a big model, okay, and very important model. And I know some people are actually only working in order management so far. Okay, only working in order management. So you will see in the market, like there are two kind of profiles. Okay, SEM profile, SEM functional. Okay, and order management functional. Even though the order management is comes under SEM, you will see in outside in very sometimes you will get a call saying that order management specialist, order management functional analyst, order management functional expert. These kind of roles you will heard. Okay, so that's why I'm telling you it's very important model. So please be concentrate, and please be, if required, please be a request to maintain a notebook also. Okay, for important interview questions. Okay, and also I request you please practice everyday session. Okay, so if you attend just an example, if you attend five interviews, might be two interviews only for order management. Okay, So please keep it in mind. Okay, fine. Any questions on introduction? I'll show you the document. I have uploaded the document here. Okay, in this SCM and order management folder. This is order management. Yeah. So in a similar way, how purchasing model I have provided the document, right? Same document it is here. It will be there from introduction to introduction setups, and then transaction cycles, scenarios, and everything. Okay, everything. Okay, fine. Yeah. So in purchasing side, we have P2P cycle, right? In order management side, so we have a generic cycle that is O2C. Okay, order to cash, order to cash cycle. Okay, so let's discuss this. So in order to cash cycle, first what will happen? So see, I explained there are different orders, but this is just a generic flow. Okay, a generic flow it is. So but again, based on the item attributes, based on the order type, functionality, workflows, then order behavior will change, order flow will change. Okay, fine. Fine. So let's discuss this order to cash. So first, what you do is, first of all, a customer is called, maybe through phone call, or maybe he raised a request from his application. The order came to our application through any mediator tools, either EDI or anything. Okay, it is came. So then once order came to Oracle, then what will happen? So once order came to Oracle, the order will be created. Okay, order will be created. There are two functionalities again. Order will be created with enter status, and order will be created with booked status. That's again auto booking is enabled, then automatically order will be booked. Okay, fine. So now we'll discuss this manually. Manually, the person is creating a order. Okay, so manually, the sales administrator or sales manager or salesperson is creating order. So in this case, right, what they have to do is they have to enter the customer. Who is the customer? The items is order. Okay, we need to enter, and we need to enter the customer ship to location. Okay, which location he want to ship the items. When I say we create order, the business will create, not we. Okay, so I'm like, why we need to understand the business process and all. Sometimes I speak we create, but we should not create, we only support business. Okay, we only support business as a functional consultant. The creation of activities, okay, doing a picking, shipping activities, these will be done by business only, not we only configure the setups. Okay, we configure the setups. If you are an implementation project, if you are in supporting project, you will be supporting to the business. Okay, fine. So here, when creating the order, right, they will be selecting customer, customer ship to which location he want to ship the item, and customer bill to, okay, in which location he want to receive the bill to, like invoice copy. So invoice copy, in which location he want to receive. So sometimes, right, the customer is a very huge organization, it's again company. Okay, it is again a company. For example, ABC is manufacturing, our company is ABC example company, and there may be a XYZ company. That company required a laptops, and that company is there on across world. In across world it is there. Even in India, just assume, even in India they have the branches in across India, in north side, south side, east and west side, they have across branches. Okay, offices. Okay, so in this case they may have headquarter in Bangalore. Just assume they may have headquarter in Bangalore. Okay, and they have the ship to addresses multiple. Okay, multiple. So here, all the invoice related activity, all finance related activity, the headquarter, they have the office and they are sitting in the finance department and everything. They want to receive this invoice copy to the headquarters, but the shipping material, right, maybe to the Chennai, maybe to the Andhra Pradesh, maybe to the Hyderabad, different location. But they want to have invoice copy to the headquarters. So in this, that's why we will be having a customer bill to location, customer ship to location. Simple. Ship to location is like customer, which location you want to receive the items. Customer bill to location, and which location he's requesting to ship the, like he requesting to send the invoice copy. That's it. Okay. So these details we will enter mainly, and then we will enter type, order type. Okay, so order type will decide which flow has to you have to flow, whether it is just a generic standard flow or something different flow, it will decide. Okay, and then we also enter the prices. So basically the price list we enter. So why we have the price list? So you are the seller, right? You are the seller. Okay, and you have to maintain a price list. The price list contain list of items, and each item will have the price. Okay, each item will have the price. So when you create a sales order and when you select this price and when you enter the items, right, then whatever the price is there in the price list, whatever the price is there in the price list, that price will coming and sitting in the sales order line level. Okay, so this is sales price. Okay, sales price. But if you noticed in purchasing, do we maintain any kind of price list? Nothing, right? Because we are purchasing, right? But in our supplier side, they might maintain the price list. Okay, they might maintain price list. The price will be deciding in purchasing side. Who actually decide? It will be decided by your buyer after checking with supplier. He cannot go without checking with supplier. Um, for example, in the market, a laptop price is 1 lakh. The buyer cannot go and place the order with 75,000. He has to check. He has to check with the supplier, and he has to agree. Okay. So coming to order management side, we are selling the product. We are selling the product. For other company, we are the suppliers. Okay. For other company, we are the suppliers. Okay. So we will maintain price list and everything. Okay, price list and everything we will maintain. And also in a sales order header level, you will be having a salesperson. Okay, and if you are using a CRM model and all, right, they will be having some points like who sell in a year. In a year, uh, the sales credits will come. Okay, if any person is selling the product more orders, like more for more quantity with more customers, if a seller is selling, and they will be giving some sales credit to that person actually. Okay, even if you noticed, the sales managers have some target. Okay, at end of the month or end of the quarter or end of year, end of year, they will be having some targets. Okay, right, we usually heard, right, this word sales manager or sales, I have sales target and all. Okay, that salesperson also they will enter in the sales order level. Okay, and then further, so this is a header information, and also you will be selecting from which organization you will be shipping the item and all. You will select in a sales order, enter creation time. Okay, and this is on a header level. Okay, coming to line level, sales order line level, you will be having a item, which item. Okay, and the price. Okay, how much quantity customer is requesting. Okay, and when we can ship the product, the schedule ship date. Okay, schedule ship date, promise date, you will see in everything. Okay, and further you will also see which organization. Even though you will select the organization in a header level, it will come to line level. Again, you have a privilege to choose multiple organizations. Okay, For example, you have a customer order, customer order. Okay, customer is ordered 100 quantity. Okay, and the customer is there in Chennai. I have in Chennai also I have the warehouse plant. Okay, but in Chennai I have only 50 quantity. In Bangalore I have another 50. Like I have more quantity, you can say. So in that case, I will be having a two lines. Okay, one line with the 50 quantity, warehouse is Chennai. Okay, another 50 I will be having Bangalore. Okay, in line level you have a privilege. You can select different inventory organization, from which organization you want to ship the material. Okay, so all this available in sales order line level. So once it is everything is entered, and then next process is book. Okay, when next process is booked. So on enter status, it is not a confirmed document, it is just a document. Okay, it's just a demand, just a order. It just a order. When it will become into demand order, when you book the order, then it will become a demand order. Okay, until the time it's just a draft document. Okay, draft document. So in the booking time, right? So when you book the material, like when you book the order, it's like confirmation. It is like confirmation, and the customer is okay to receive the material and he's agreed everything. Okay, and then you will book the order, and then the planning engines will start. If you have the material, then automatically the system will give the scheduled ship date nearly. If you don't have the material, and again, based on we have some ATP, okay, available to promise rules and all. Okay, based on the rules, the system will automatically calculate the scheduled ship dates and everything, and it will give the some dates. Okay, if you don't have the quantity, maybe you required a month to manufacture, then it will give after a month scheduled ship date. Okay, so these are all. So not only this, then not only this, so this will be appeared in the reservation supply demand. In the demand, we will be having one form. Okay, I think we went and seen the reservations, right? Supply we have seen, right? Now you will see the demand. Okay, so in supply and demand form, you will see the demand side, the order is appeared. Okay, so the demand quantity will be generated for planning purpose. Fine. So you have created and you have booked order, and then next is pick release. So when the dates are coming to nearing to the picking activity, right? Then the warehouse managers will start picking activity. Okay. So the warehouse managers will generate some pick slip reports. Okay, and they will give it to the persons who actually working in the area. Okay, the warehouse. In warehouse, they will be working. Picking people will be working. Okay, warehouse managers, warehouse team. Let's see. Warehouse team, warehouse team. Yeah, if you see the right, these are the warehouse team. Okay, these people will get some pick slip reports. Okay, and then they'll take that pick slip report. If you see this one, it's not visible more. Yeah, if you see this, right, so they're seeing some document and picking the items, right? So that's kind of documents will be self-generating. Okay, and these people will go and pick the items, and they will give it in a small truck. If you see, this one is small truck. Okay, and they'll pick these items and they'll pack. Okay, then they'll pack. So that activity will be performed in this pick release. They'll pack and they will move it to some staging area. There are two steps here. First is generating a pick slip reports, and then generating and then doing a transaction. Movement stock. like from actual sub-inventory to staging area. If you see here, they'll pick these items and they'll move the items to some staging area. Okay, so if you see, they're picking the items and they'll move to some staging area. So that's how they do. Okay, so there are two steps. First is pick release. In pick release process, they will be generating pick slip reports and everything, and there will be the second step, pick confirmation. The whatever the picked items, they will move to staging area. Okay, and next step is ship confirm. So the ship confirm will be performed when the items are there in the staging area. You will be performing the ship confirm. In this case, what they do, they will be loading the items into the truck. They will be loading the items into the truck. See, they're